The biggest poker blow-ups of all time. That's what we're getting into today. Now, these aren't your everyday, aw shucks, I missed my straight kind of blow-ups. These are, we might need to shut down the casino for the night kind of blow-ups. So let's get into it. But before we do, a quick thank you for checking out Poker Boom. New videos are released every single Monday at 10 a.m. So if you like what you see, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. All right, here we go. Poker is often described as a game of skill, of patience, and of composure. But it's also a pressure cooker. Long hours at the table, high stakes, clashing personalities, and frayed nerves can boil over into some truly unforgettable blow-ups. Even in the modern era where poker is polished for TV and social media, the raw emotions of the game occasionally spill out, creating dramatic and sometimes completely explosive moments. These blow-ups are more than just outbursts. They are windows into the intense psychological warfare of poker. From tirades to trash talk, these moments showcase how even the most seasoned players can lose their cool. Number 5. Of course, we're going to have to start with the poker brat himself, Phil Hellmuth. Now, Hellmuth is no stranger to blow-ups, but his meltdown during the 2021 World Series of Poker $10,000 7-card stud championship stands out as one of his most memorable. Despite being one of the most decorated players in the history of the game, with 17 WSOP bracelets to his name, Hellmuth's fiery temper has often overshadowed his brilliance. During the final table, Hellmuth suffered a series of devastating hands. After losing to Stephen Chidwick's 3 of a kind and then being crushed by Anthony Zeno's full house, Hellmuth erupted in a profanity-laden rant. Dropping over 40 F-bombs, he berated the cards, he berated his opponents, and he even berated the poker gods. The boiling point came when Hellmuth shouted, "I think I'm gonna burn this place down if I don't win this tournament."
I think I'm gonna burn this place down if I don't win this tournament. Burn this place down.
This comment, while made in the heat of the moment, drew widespread criticism, and we have to say, kind of rightfully so.
And you really got voted the most hated man in poker. It's hard to believe. Did you deserve it?
Was I voted that? I don't remember that ever happening.
You weren't there.
At number 4, we have Jess Lisandro's feud with Friedman. Now, in poker, accusations of cheating are a serious matter, and they led to one of the most heated exchanges in WSOP history. During the 2006 WSOP main event, Friedman accused Jeff Lisandro of not posting his ante, a claim that Lisandro vehemently denied.
Seriously, I thought I saw you throw that out, man.
Prahlad making a big deal out of a little thing. He believes Lisandro, not Holmes, failed to put out an ante.
Friedman persisted, calling Lisandro's integrity into question. "He says he did, I don't necessarily believe him," Friedman remarked, implying that someone at the table had been robbed. This insinuation set Lisandro off, and he fired back with, "You're acting like an idiot."
Are you 1,000%?
I'm not 1,000%. I say I saw him throw it in.
If I knew for sure, you think I'm going to rob him for 5,000? You idiot.
The tension quickly escalated, with Lisandro threatening to knock Friedman's teeth out if the accusations continued. The confrontation reached a boiling point when Lisandro stood up and declared, "I'll take your head off, buddy. Last time I want to hear it." Tournament officials had to step in to calm down the situation. Ironically, instant replay later confirmed that Lisandro had indeed posted his ante, so Friedman almost had his teeth knocked out for nothing.
Last time I want to hear it.
Please don't threaten me in front of everyone.
Last time I want to hear it.
You said you'll knock my
Don't worry
teeth
about
out.
threatening it, buddy.
Here's one we all knew would be on here. At number 3, it's Tony G's assault on Ralph Perry. Tony G, one of poker's most infamous trash talkers, delivered a masterclass in antagonism during the 2008 Intercontinental Poker Championships. The Lithuanian-Australian player faced off against Ralph Perry in a hand that quickly spiraled into one of the most outrageous blow-ups in poker history. Holding ace-2 suited, Tony G made a pre-flop call and continued to talk relentlessly, needling Perry as he considered his options.
How much more do you want to make it? Just tell me. Can you put the clock? What is this?
Both players ended up all in, and Perry was eliminated from the tournament after the board ran out in Tony's favor. What followed was a tirade for the ages. Tony G mocked Perry's decision to go all in with King Jack, ridiculing him with comments like, "You're a terrible player. This is disgraceful. Your career is finished."
Yeah! Look at this. Look how he's doing. Look how he's playing. Look how ugly this is. You're a professional player and I can do this to you. You're a terrible player.
He even shouted about sending him back to Russia. Despite Perry's stoic demeanor and classy response of "good hand," Tony G's relentless ridicule turned the moment into one of the most uncomfortable and unforgettable scenes in poker history.
Your career is finished. You are gone. Gone. Gone.
In the number 2 slot, we have Phil Hellmuth again, but this time he wasn't the only one blowing up. During Poker Go's $25,000 heads-up showdown in 2022, Hellmuth faced off against Eric Persson, a brash casino executive who was not intimidated by the poker brat's reputation. The match was filled with trash talk from start to finish. Hellmuth, confident as ever, declared he would eliminate Persson in just 20 minutes.
Man, he brought his A game today. He's gonna beat me in 20 minutes. Yeah. Start the clock.
Persson, unfazed, called Hellmuth obnoxious and offered to bet $100,000 on the outcome. As the match progressed, Persson turned the tables, dishing out verbal jabs that left Hellmuth visibly rattled.
You said your Bill. You said your.
At one point, Persson even flipped Hellmuth a double bird, a move that commentators felt crossed the line.
That moment there may have been the one that crossed the line.
That's where you get drawn down.
You got no shot today.
Yeah, that was
You had
just
the wrong draw.
extremely disrespectful.
Hellmuth, who has made a career out of needling others, was uncharacteristically defensive, asking for protection from the verbal barrage. By the end of the match, Persson emerged victorious, and Hellmuth stormed off the stage, muttering expletives. The clash was a rare moment where Hellmuth was outmatched both at the table and in the trash-talking department. And finally, at number 1, it's Jamie Gold and Eric Molina's chip toss. You see, Jamie Gold's record-setting $12 million win of the 2006 WSOP main event was not without its controversies. Late in the tournament, tensions flared between Gold and fellow player Eric Molina in a bizarre exchange that involved verbal jabs and physical chip tossing. After Molina made an all-in raise, he slid his chip across the table, where it landed near Gold's stack. Gold took offense and retaliated by tossing the chip back at Molina.
And it's fired back.
Hey, don't be.
Excuse me?
In glass houses shouldn't throw chips.
Just because you're losing, that's fine.
The two began trading insults, with Molina accusing Gold of being a sore loser. "It's just because you're losing," Molina taunted. Gold shot back, "Who's sitting there with no chips?" The exchange culminated in Molina dropping an F-bomb, earning him a 6-minute penalty.
Excuse me, penalty.
I did not say that.
No, thank you. Penalty.
I did not.
Thank you.
I did not complete that word. First of all, floor, I did not.
While Gold ultimately folded the hand, the tension between the two players lingered. Gold would go on to win the tournament, but the incident still remains one of the key memories for many of Jamie Gold's WSOP appearance. At the end of the day, what makes these moments so compelling is the raw humanity on display. Poker is a game of deception and mental endurance, but even the best players can succumb to the intense pressure. Blow-ups reveal the emotional toll of high-stakes poker, where fortunes can change with the turn of a card. For fans, these incidents provide a mix of drama, humor, and straight-up entertainment. They remind us that even the most composed players are human, capable of losing their cool in the heat of battle. The biggest poker blow-ups of all time are more than just moments of anger, they're snapshots of the high-stakes drama that makes poker such a fascinating game. From Phil Hellmuth's legendary rants to Tony G's over-the-top trash talk, these incidents are etched in the annals of poker history. They're reminders that while poker is a game of skill, it's also a game of emotions, where the mental game is just as important as the cards in your hand. And that's it for this one. Thank you for watching another episode of Poker Boom. Did we miss one of poker's biggest blowups? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next one.